may have missed a few minutes there, but all right. So if you're just joining on YouTube, my live stream was not working, and it looks like it might be working now. So hopefully y'all can see me. All right, it's up and running on YouTube now, I think. Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate it. All right, so we've got this part done. We're working now on the rest of it. Drawing. Oh man, keep hitting buttons I shouldn't. Yeah, we're drawing that tractor right there. All right, that's better. That looks better. There we go. That was my bad. I screwed that one up. Sorry if everybody's been trying to get into my live on YouTube and couldn't. It's the first time I've scheduled one, and there's another button I got to hit to start the stream. I thought it would take care of itself, but it did not. All right. If you're ever on YouTube, say hi. Stop in and see me. All right. Moving up to the exhaust pipe. There's some discoloration here where she heated up. And then down here, it's a little bit different color. I'm going to fill in the middle. There we go. Springbrook Dairy. Thanks for stopping over. You the one who pointed out that it was not live over here? I appreciate that. Whoever was that pointed it out. This is a learning curve for me. I've only been on YouTube a month. I really like the platform, but I'm still learning it. Been on TikTok now for about a year and a half with my other channel, so I know what's going on over there. It's a little bit easier. So, all right. So that's the tractor we're drawing. There she is. That's what we got so far. Now we know. We know how to get it started at least. I feel stupid for doing that, but I didn't hit the live go live button. I did it in the app that I'm using to get the stream going, but I didn't hit it on YouTube. So we missed some. If you're just joining us after the fact and you're seeing that most of this tractor front end is drawn already, well, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn the stream on, so it's what it is. There we go. All right, we're ready to move back. That's what she looks like so far. She's turning out pretty good so far. I'm going to move back this hood. I want to do the whole hood right now and the steering shaft. So the steering shaft, I'm going to fill in pretty heavily with the white. A little bit more back here. Now I've screwed that up and I went outside my lines like I'm not supposed to. Come back in and eraser. The nice thing with this eraser is it will erase this pastel white also. All right, much better. All right. I'm going to sharpen up my pencil a little bit. I want a pretty sharp point on this thing to hit the bottom of this, just to give me some control. All right, there's that. Come in here with this. There's a shadow up here that I forgot to fill in. What else we miss? I'll put a little bit of a dimension here, just to give us the illusion of some shape. All right. Back in here a little bit lighter. Boom, that looks good. Looks real good. All right, take the hood. And the hood is going to be white. I'm going to erase the top line here. Almost completely. I'm going to remember where that's at. I'm going to fill in with my white there. That sun's coming straight down on this thing. You can tell because all the top is lit up. that. Okay. Now, side of this thing, well, at some point here, I guess I should do that exhaust pipe. Let's clean the exhaust pipe up before we go any further here. All right. Just come straight down with some blending stump strokes. Yeah, this looks much better. Got people showing up on YouTube now. Sorry for that screw up there at the beginning. We got her going though. I didn't really give myself enough time. I scheduled it like 15 minutes ago just to try the schedule features. I never tried that before. And in the process of that, I rushed myself and didn't quite get what I needed. Right, just coming down the hood, I'm going to buff out some of this white here with the cleaner end of my blending stump. I always try to keep a white end and a dark end. The cleaner end is the white side, just lets me smudge white without making it too dark. I'm going to use the seam side here on the steering rod. I want to go straight down this thing, being very careful not to move up and down, just going left to right. That's good. And then I'm going to go back in here. My eraser. Take a little bit different pencil here. At the bottom of this, this is a graphite pencil instead of charcoal. It just gives me a little bit more control. I'll put that in there. It also gives a little bit of a shine. It gives it a neat effect because it just, if you look at it from distance, it'll shine now. So, all right. I've got a black stripe in the middle here where there's some shadow hitting. I'll fill that in. Just above it and just below it, the light's hitting pretty strong, so I'm going to take my white pencil, fill that in pretty strong, right like that. Right. And then one underneath of it, good. And then this front here does not get white. I'm going to just put a light coat of white down this side. Now this isn't white, but I'm just going to use this as a base to put my gray in a few seconds here. Right. I don't want it too gray, just barely gray. So I'm just putting a light layer of charcoal down, and then I'll probably come back in and put some more white over top of it, and then smudge it all together. So I don't want it to be dark. It's got to be light. It all looks really so good. Thank you. Where do I go to request a drawing? The best way to do it is to DM me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, tag me on TikTok or whatnot. Most people DM me on Instagram. I don't make any promises on drawing anything until I actually put pencil on paper, just to keep my own sanity, keep me from burning out. So thanks for asking. Thanks for understanding that I can't draw everybody's stuff, but I try. I'll look at everybody's stuff at least. I've seen some really cool stuff. So for this weekend, I've got this John Deere G that I'm drawing right now. I'll be finished this one tonight. I'm pretty sure of that. I've got a Holt Caterpillar. It's a Holt 40, I think they called it. It's a Caterpillar before it was Caterpillar Company. Holt ended up merging with another company and becoming Caterpillar. So I've got the original Caterpillar. It's a 5th generation tractor. This tractor's been on the same farm for 117 years, I think I calculated. 1912 it came to one farm, and it's still there. And I've got the opportunity to draw it. They've got some old historic photos of it that they sent me, and it really caught my attention. So I got that going on. And then I've got a Farmall H with a Tolkien cab on it, original factory cab that was installed on this tractor from factory. Well, from the dealership, and it's another one. It's an old tractor. It was originally purchased, and it's still on the same farm that it was purchased for, 60 some years ago. And he installed the cab. It was during World War II. Installed the cab. He's got the original literature, and it even has like a warning not to let it sit in direct sunlight because the poor made quality of the rubber during World War II caused the rubber to break down. And they expected the rubber to break down in this cab. Well, it's still surviving. It's still there, and that's a miracle in itself. So I've got that one to draw here later this week. And then I haven't started drawing it yet, but I think I'm going to be drawing it was an 856 pulling tractor for a fella. Pretty excited about that one too for different reasons. I'll talk about that one another time once I get it started. So, all right, you DM on Instagram and explained something. I DM you on Instagram and explained something about my picture. Okay, great. I look at them all. I'll look at them after I'm done my live here tonight. And that's the plan. So here in the engine compartment, anything that I see that's got a white light to it, I'm putting a white line in, pretty heavy. Anything I see that's lightly gray, I'm just graying out a little bit with some white. I'm not putting a lot of detail on that white yet. Anything that is dark black, I'm going to come over and I'm going to make it dark black. Not a lot of detail goes into these. It looks like a lot of detail, but it's really, the way I work things, it's an optical illusion. It looks like a lot of detail. It's really not. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. Took me a long time to figure out how to draw this way. I don't regret it one bit because the style that I do really, it's easy to draw for me and gets the job done, and people seem to really love it. Everybody comments on how much detail's in my tractors, and if you look really close, it's not a lot of detail. It's the appearance of detail, which I really just love doing. So, all right, I need to keep this up here open because there's nothing there. It's looking straight through. So I got to be careful with that. And if I happen to screw it up, well, I'll just leave it, dark, like a shadow, but it'll definitely look better. So that already looks so good. I already said that. I already read that. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. If you're on TikTok, go ahead and tap that screen. Give me some likes. If you're on YouTube, if you don't follow me already, subscribe already. Subscribe, would you? Appreciate it. Appreciate all my fans. It's been a fun few months here working on this stuff, so I've had fun with it. I hope y'all have too. Okay, that's some dark stuff up in here, right in here. All right, but that stays open. All right. Alright, sorry if you're seeing some buffering. It's telling me it's buffering, but I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Coming back with blending stump. Did it just end? There it goes. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get her back. this again. Sorry for all the technical difficulties over on YouTube world. Trying to get her straight. Okay. There's that. Okay. Now move down to the frame. Frame's got a pretty dark spot here at the bottom. Okay, I think I'm at the point now where I can flip this page over. I got this reference drawing here. Flip over and start working through that. Alright, tire down here. Make it dark, dark, dark. That over just a little. Alright. So here, there's a few little bump outs here that I did not draw yet. And then here, let's see, right in here, got some stuff I didn't draw, so just put that in quick. That gets shaded up to there. Pretty much straight over. There is that, right below it. Another white bar that I forgot to put in. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, coming into the flywheel, this reflection here, that's going to be in white. Nice, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. There's that coming around. Alright. In here, a couple lines going across. Put that in there. Top of it. Down darken up this tire down here. I'm going to work around the flywheel now. These old John Deere's, the flywheel is what will make this drawing. Out of everything on here, you can screw everything else, get the flywheel good. And it'll look like a John Deere. It's just how these things are. It's great. Very easy tractors to draw for me. Very easy. Not too much to them. Alright. Across the top of the steering wheel. Got a reflection. Comes down pretty far. Back across to here. Got a reflection in here. White line. A little bit lighter this way, but still there. And down there. It's going to be dark. So we'll just do dark line there. Dark line there. Trace this around. Get it somewhat close. There we go. I think our stream's back to normal. I'm sorry for the YouTube folks who have had issues connecting. Hopefully it's back. Let me know if you're having issues still in the comments. I think it finally broke free. All right. There we go. Oh, that was wrong. I filled the wrong spot in there, didn't I? Sure did. Let's see if I can erase that. Get out of there, you. All right. Yeah, it should have been the spot beside it here. Comes up. That's better. Seat. We're going to shoot a few black dots in here for the holes in the seat. Come up underneath this seat. I'm just going to put some shadows in here. Fill in like that. Alright, there's nothing there. That's the back of the fender. Alright, so just a reminder, that's what we're drawing. And that's what she looks like now. Give or take. This part of the fender I'm not doing as dark. Just trying to find it in here. Or not as light, I guess I should say. I'm going to put some charcoal across the top of it. I'm going to use my blending stump to find the rest of this. That's the color I'm going for. Nicely done. I think for my learning experience and what I've done over the years, the learning, what needs to be, how much charcoal I need to put down to get the tone I'm looking for. It's probably the biggest learning curve I have. Once again, this is just a quick drawing. It'll be maybe an hour and a half total, 2 hours to be finished. I'm on 49 minutes right now. If I was doing this for a customer, it would take a lot longer. I'd put a lot more detail into it. If you all saw that Oliver 1755 with the baler that I put in the other day, that was about almost 8 hours of drawing for that one. I did not draw that one live because my back would kill me if I tried to sit here and work on the camera for that long. You gotta sit at a really weird angle with this camera, so. There we go. All right. What we got? There's Groovy Ideas. What's up, Groovy? How you doing? What you working on today? Gotta say, every time I see any of those like faces or superheroes that you've done, I'm super impressed. If y'all don't know Groovy, he does very similar drawings to me, except for he works in like superheroes and cars and that type of stuff. Have you ever done a tractor? I don't know if you've done a tractor. Maybe you have. I haven't paid attention. But does really good work. It impresses me. So anyway, having issues with my YouTube live stream tonight. Most of it's operator driven, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I think we got her straight now. Hello, what's going on? How you doing? Hey y'all on TikTok, double tap that screen. Give me some likes. What you waiting on? It doesn't cost you anything. Tap that screen. Get some likes going. Okay. There's that. Trying to find where everything is here quick before I start blending her again. I think I'm ready to blend. Okay, there's that. I'll work on this fender here. I think I'm at the point where I can get rid of my cover sheet, and I'm just going to work in the fender now. Any of these photos I get that have big dark spaces, like underneath this tractor, under these fenders, they always turn out the best. You can get deep shadows underneath of them. Okay, back with my white now. Move my pencils where I know where they're at. I have a bad habit of setting my pencils all over the place, and if I keep them to my left side, I know where they're at. Sometimes I try to put them on the right side or behind my ear, and I always end up losing them, so let's not do that today. Alright, I'm going to take my sandpaper, just off the blending stuff a little bit so I can work with white a little cleaner. Top of this fender. Yeah, see, I got into the dark, and she shows up. Alright, now we can go back to the black. One of my favorite pieces to do, and also a piece that's hardest, the easiest to get lost in, is the tires. I really like doing the tires, but you can get real lost real quick doing tires. So just try to stay. I'm going to keep a finger on where I'm at, so I know where I'm at, and try to find my way through all these. draw semis. I have not drawn semis. Should look up Miss Flatbed Red, I think her name is. She does semis, does a great job with them. It's not something I've gotten into. I've done a few trucks, but it's not something I specialize in. There's a lot of people that do them a lot better than me. Thanks for asking. So I'm just trying to find the light spots in here once again. Same thing I've done with everything else. You take the dark, you take the light, you blend them. Take the dark, take the light, blend them. It's just repeat, repeat, repeat. The same thing over and over again. Nothing difficult about what I do. Just doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm going to make the bottom, the shadow underneath this thing really dark, because there's a dark shadow coming through there. And I want to make sure I capture it. So it's one thing I haven't done yet, but I'm going to fill this shadow in. And this is something I normally don't do, so we'll see how it turns out. I just really think it's going to make or break this tractor to have a completely black shadow underneath of it. So we'll see. Alright, now we're going to just blend this tire straight into that shadow. I'm not going to have any lines between it. Our eyes can do the rest. Let our eyes decide what we see. Not our mind. The mind lies to us. It tells us we see something that's not there every time. So. Gotta step out, catch you later. Love your art. Thank you. One thing with tractor tires, there's like this gear pattern here that if you look at the side of a tractor tire, you'll see it very clearly. And it gets a little distorted as we go around, but it still stays a gear pattern pretty much the whole way. And capturing that will make all the difference if you're trying to draw the tire. Got a squeaker. Y'all hear that? She's squeaking. Got a squeaker. Alright. Noticed in here there's... Just want to get that in there. Alright. Got it? Good. There's that. Alright. I think I can use my blending stump and blend her out a little bit here and see what we got. Like I said, this is something different that I'm trying here. I don't normally do, putting the shadow together into the tires. But I think she'll do a good job. I really do. Alright, tires. Here's the secret. Follow the tread. Left side to go in the same angle as the tread. Right side, same angle as the tread. Fill in the middle. Easy peasy. Same with that gear pattern. Follow that gear pattern. And after you're done, you can just give it a once over to fill in the mess. Might have not fallen where it's supposed to be. So there we go. Hope I'm making this look easy, but it's not. It took practice, it took time. can do it too if you practice, put some time into it. Or maybe you can't. Maybe it's ain't for you. You could try. I never thought I could do this, to be honest with you. I used to love drawing, but I was never great at it. I was just okay at it. And all of a sudden, it just popped one day, and I figured it out. You should draw an 1850 with a cab. You got one? Send me a picture of one. A lot of people send me stuff on Instagram. I love drawing 1850 with cab. My grandfather had 1800. I loved driving that thing around when I was younger. I don't make any promises on drawing stuff. I don't think I have a picture of an 1850 with a cab right now. I don't think I have any Olivers with cabs sent to me right now, which is surprising because I got so much stuff. I got some real oddball stuff. I've got one I got sent from Australia, McDonald Tractor. Never seen one before. It kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just different than anything I've ever seen. It was built in 1934. I'm going to draw it soon at some point. I probably will, because it's so unique and different. But I get a lot of different stuff, but never got an 1850. I don't think, unless I did. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of. That's why I got a system on my computer. I put all my drawings that people send me that I consider drawing into a folder. And I'll tell the people, hey, look, I'm considering it. No promises. If you get that from me, I did look at it and I did put it in that folder. So no promises, but it's possible that I'll draw your stuff if you get that. And if I don't answer your Instagram DM, well, it's possible that I missed it, or it's possible that it didn't interest me. But I try to respond to everyone if I can. It just gets overwhelming. It really does. All right, what are we looking like? Does that look? What do y'all think? Is that looking good? Hope so. I think she's ready to be smudged. All right, move it back a little bit. There we go. All right. Go with the spokes. I'll hit the outside spokes first. They're the brighter ones. And then if I got other spokes, I'll hit them afterwards. This is like the rear end back in here, so we're just going to quickly go through there and smudge her. And then I'm going to work on the rim. I love doing these rims. I've kind of found a way to do them that makes them look good. And they're quick and easy, so. Gander at her, see what I've forgotten. What do y'all think? I kind of like this tire blending into the shadow thing. Need to figure out how to soften these edges. Let's get a paintbrush here quick. See if I can soften the edges with a paintbrush maybe. Painting with charcoal with Clem. Alright. That's that. Have a good day. Better one tomorrow, buddy. Alright, catch you later. Alright. I think at this point, that's about as much as I'm going to get out of this one. We'll sharpen my pencil quick. get the solid point on this thing. Here we go. That's the finishing touches we got right there. So show it to YouTube world. What do y'all think? Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and so that's what we got. That's what we're looking at. I'll end my YouTube live stream here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're going to end the live stream for YouTube here. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll stay on TikTok for a few minutes and talk to some people, but that's what we got. Y'all, enjoy. Catch you later.